Today we talk a little Destiny.
Yeah. Sure.
Destiny's Moments of Triumph are finally out. The game has issued their Year 2 Moments of Triumph. Complete the Elder Sigil scorecard on Prison of Elders. Complete the Taken King's main quest line culminating in Regicide. Equip a fully leveled Year 2 subclass on any character. Complete the Crucible quest line culminating in the Mountaintop. Collect all 50 calcified fragments. Complete any of the exotic sword quests from Shaxx. Complete the April update quests at the gates and return to the prison. And defeat Oryx in the King's Fall raid on hard mode difficulty. This seems a little bit easier than last time.
Yeah, they're very easy.
We actually have a few questions about that before we talk about this. I think this will spark some good discussion. Most of them are about Trials of Osiris, which was totally left out last time and is left out again this time. Do you feel like skipping a Trials Lighthouse run for a second year is good or bad?
I actually think it's good. I honestly don't think it needs to be on there.
Yeah, that is such a big moment. Like, even though I'm not a huge Trials player,
it's its own moment. Getting to the Lighthouse is its own moment.
Yeah.
And I know people who have gotten there. I've gotten there, so I can talk as someone who's gotten there.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk as someone who has not gotten there.
Right.
How would you feel if that was on there?
I mean, I'm of two minds of that because, for me, for someone who's not great at competitive multiplayer, I'm glad it's not on there because, I would have to, beg you and Parks or you and your brother to drag me to the Lighthouse to get that. But at the same time, I do kind of feel like getting there is its own moment because you get your shaders, you get the Lighthouse weapons, you get...
Well, they're not even good anymore. I mean,
No, but you still get the stuff that people don't get.
It was so much better getting to the Lighthouse in year one because you got those weapons and they had elemental damage on it.
Yeah.
And that's what... Now, the weapons... The only weapon, and because I have an Adept pulse rifle and the Adept...
auto
rifle, but they nerfed the... it's still pretty good, but they nerfed that. So none of the weapons are even worth getting. The only reason you want them is because they're going to be high light, but you get that anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can get that so many different ways now.
You can get exotics out of that chest, though. So just getting there is cool, but it's not as cool as I thought it should have been on the year one. Especially because getting to the Lighthouse was easier in year one.
Mm-hmm.
With the way that they do the matchmaking now, it's a pain in the ass.
Right.
To get there. So no, I actually think it's a good thing. I don't think it needs to be on there. And like I said, I've gotten to the Lighthouse year one, year two. I don't give a shit. I don't think it needs to be on there. The people who have gotten to the Lighthouse know that it shouldn't be on there. Mm-hmm. They just want it to be on there because everybody wants something that a lot of people don't have.
Right.
And if they change the Moments of Triumph year two to you have to get to the Lighthouse, a lot of people wouldn't have it.
Right. Yeah.
And that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But that's not good for the game.
Yeah.
And it's a shader and a fucking
emblem.
Who the fuck cares? You use it for when you first get it. Because I remember when I got the year one, and then you start actually playing the new DLC, and you just switch off because you get something better anyways.
Right.
So.
Right. And the year one players, if you play in year one, the old guard shader was
you
way
already
cooler.
Get an emblem for reaching the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
There you go. You got your thing. Why do you need that? And then also the Triumph.
Right.
You already have something that says, I'm fucking sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I rock it because it's cool because I have it and not a lot of people have it. So I have that. You already got something.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you need to take this away too? Because I'm already looking at question number 2.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of answering that.
Yeah. Reaching the Lighthouse is the moment. Where is it on Moments of Triumph 2?
Doesn't need to be on there.
Yeah, I kind of... I listen to a couple different Destiny podcasts, Fireteam Chat, Planet Destiny's podcast, My Name is Bife on YouTube. I look at all these different people complaining about the Lighthouse not being on there. And, at first I was I was yeah, that maybe that should be on there because it's such a big moment for some people. But then you have, the people that get there every weekend. And that's not, and it's a lot... It's not as special this time around because of the weapons and the stuff you get from there. Plus, I don't think anything multiplayer should be on.
Neither do I.
This,
if
except
anything,
for
you could have Iron Reach level 5 and Iron Banner ones.
Yeah, yeah. I was
because that's something that you can do even if you aren't that good. Because this shouldn't be about only the best players in the game should get
collecting a whole set of Iron Banner armor or
something like that.
Yeah.
I can see why people want it on there, like I said, because that is. I mean, he's not wrong saying that it is the moment. It really is.
Right.
But I don't think it should be on there. I just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess they already have the multiplayer thing on there, the mountaintop, which is like relatively easy to do. It's just really time consuming.
Yeah, and it's like I don't like when they have time, like, because if you notice, there's really nothing on here that's like, this is only, like, because Iron Banner isn't around all the time.
Yeah.
You know, Trials is only on the weekend. I don't think you should ever have, if Trials was all the time, then I would consider it, because you have more chances to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone can sit around and play Trials all weekend.
Right. Yeah.
So I think that's another reason that they don't have it on there, is because it's a timed event. It's a limited time. It's only on the weekends and stuff, which I think is great. Mm-hmm. I love it, but I just don't think it should be on there, and that's why it's not on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see why people do want it.
Yeah, I do kind of think it is too similar to Year One, and probably a lot easier to get than Year One.
Why? Like, people are making way too big of a deal about these moments of triumph. Like, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Like, they put it out. And it's like, okay, these are the things that came out with since the last Triumph, right? The Prison of Elders, the Taken King stuff. Like, they want you to beat the game. Mm-hmm. They don't want you to prove that you're the best at the game in the whole world. That's not what these are for. These are the things that, like, did you play what we put out?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Isn't that what this is? Did you complete all the new stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. So I have completed the Triumph. That's great. Whoop de fucking do. Here's a shader and an emblem
That you're never going to use again.
You're never going to use again.
Yeah.
But that's what these are. That's what Year One was. Did you go and do the raids? Did you do the Nightfall? Did you do a Nightfall? I don't remember the Year Ones. Was that one? Fuck, I don't know. Like, doing the raids was like, did you complete all the challenge modes on there?
Yeah. That's kind of that actually would be a good one to be on there.
I don't think it should be. Did you complete them all? Did you complete a challenge?
Yeah,
like that one should be on there. But like trials, stuff like that, keep them off. They're never going to put them on because it's not something that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, technically none of this stuff is anything you have to do.
Right.
Then why the fuck do you have to?
Here are the Year One moments of triumph, and we're gonna see how similar they are. Apprentice of Light, a character reached the maximum light level.
They have that with like doing the subclass.
Right. Light of the Garden, defeat the Dark Heart of the Black Garden, so beat the campaign.
Beat the game. Yeah. They have complete the Taken King main quest line. Same thing.
Prevent the summoning of Crota's soul, which is
complete the raid.
No, that's the.
Is that a mission?
I think that's the one of the DLCs. It's the
it's like the main
Dark Below.
Yeah.
Dark Below. Capture Skolas in the Vex Citadel, so complete House of Wolves campaign. Bane of Skolas, defeat Prison of Elders on hard difficulty, which was probably the hardest thing on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Bane of Atheon, defeat a Vault of Glass on hard difficulty. Bane of Crota, defeat Crota's End on hard difficulty. Public Servant, complete 50 public events.
Collect all 50, calcify, same thing.
Yeah. Crucible Gladiator, win 100 Crucible matches. And find all 25 golden chests. Which is essentially find the 50 calcified fragments.
Yeah.
So it's pretty similar.
It's the same thing.
Pretty similar. The one cool thing about this, I will say, is that you get a shader or an emblem every time. Like, you get a shader and emblem for every 2 moments you complete.
Yeah.
And on the Bungie store, if you complete your moments of triumph, if you enter in your gamer tag on the Bungie store, you get a special T-shirt. Like, you can buy the T-shirt, but the only way you can get it is if you complete the moments of triumph.
That's cool. Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And everything for that T-shirt goes to the Bungie Foundation for Cancer.
Like I said, if they were to put the trials, whatever, I still have it, and the couple of guys that I play with, we'd still have it. But
Yeah.
would you be cool with that?
I mean, I didn't really think about it until people started saying stuff about it. But as a non-PvP, like I'm not great at PvP.
Well,
like
this
I'm just not.
Yeah.
So like, no, I would be like. Not that I really care about the moments of triumph, but if I was really trying to get the moments of triumph, like, it's still kind of a cool thing to say that you did. And by having the Lighthouse on there, I wouldn't even bother, like, trying to do it.
I mean, that's not the point of what they're trying to show. Like I said, rocking your Trials emblem and stuff like that already shows that. Yeah. Because that's, you can't get that. You can't just get that emblem. You have to go.
You have to go to the Lighthouse. So,
so you already have that.
That is your moment.
Like,
that's your reward for your moment.
And that's what I'm saying. They already kind of have their own thing for it. And there's a special club for it, and if you're in it, you're in it. Whoop-de-doo. It's...
Yeah.
The stuff you get out of that chest ain't what it used to be.
Right.